Today our topic is how to let go of the past like a Stoic. Life is full of moments, some good, some bad, and some we wish we could forget. But the past is something we cannot change, no matter how much we think about it. The Stoics, ancient philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, taught us that the key to peace is learning how to let go of what we cannot control. The past is one of those things. It has already happened, and no amount of worry or regret can change it. So, how do we let go of the past and live a better life? Let's explore this idea step by step. First, we need to understand what Stoicism is. Stoicism is a philosophy that teaches us to focus on what we can control and accept what we cannot. The Stoics believed that suffering comes from trying to control things outside our power, like the past or other people's actions. Instead, they taught us to focus on our own thoughts, actions, and choices. By doing this, we can find peace and live a good life, no matter what happens around us. To let go of the past, we must first accept that it is gone. This sounds simple, but it is not easy. We often hold on to the past because it feels familiar. Even if it hurts, we think about it because it is something we know. But the past is like a closed book. You cannot rewrite it. You cannot change it. The only thing you can do is learn from it and move forward. The Stoics would say that holding on to the past is like carrying a heavy bag everywhere you go. It slows you down and makes life harder. To live freely, you must put the bag down. One way to let go of the past is to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness means living in the present moment. When you think about the past, you are not living in the now. You are stuck in a time that no longer exists. The Stoics believe that the present moment is the only thing that is real. The past is gone, and the future is uncertain. All we have is now. By focusing on the present, you can stop worrying about what has already happened, and start living your life. Another important Stoic idea is to focus on what you can control. You cannot control the past, but you can control how you react to it. For example, if you made a mistake in the past, you cannot change it. But you can choose to learn from it and do better in the future. If someone hurt you, you cannot change what they did, but you can choose how you respond. You can choose to forgive them, or you can choose to let go of the anger. The Stoics believed that our power lies in our choices. By focusing on what you can control, you take back your power and stop letting the past control you. Forgiveness is also a key part of letting go. This does not mean you have to forget what happened or pretend it didn't hurt. Forgiveness means letting go of the anger and pain so you can move on. When you hold on to anger, it only hurts you. The person who hurt you may not even care, but you carry the weight of that anger every day. The Stoics would say that forgiveness is not for the other person. It is for you. It is a way to free yourself from the past and find peace. Another Stoic practice is to reflect on your thoughts. Often, we hold on to the past because of the stories we tell ourselves. We think, if only I had done this, or if only this hadn't happened. These thoughts keep us stuck in the past. The Stoics taught us to question these thoughts. Ask yourself, is this thought helping me? Is it true? Can I do anything about it now? If the answer is no, then let it go. Replace those thoughts with ones that help you move forward. For example, instead of thinking, I made a terrible mistake, you can think, I learned something important, and now I can do better. The Stoics also believed in the power of gratitude. When we focus on the past, we often focus on what went wrong. But there are also things that went right. Take time to think about the good things in your life, even if they're small. Maybe you have a friend who supports you, or you learn something valuable from a difficult experience. Gratitude helps you see the bigger picture and reminds you that life is not all bad. It shifts your focus from what you have lost to what you still have. Letting go of the past also means accepting that life is not perfect. The Stoics believed that suffering is a part of life. Everyone faces challenges, and everyone makes mistakes. The goal is not to avoid suffering, but to learn how to deal with it. When you accept that life is imperfect, you stop expecting it to be perfect. You stop blaming yourself or others for what went wrong, and you start focusing on what you can do to make things better. One of the most powerful Stoic practices is called negative visualization. This means imagining the worst-case scenario and accepting it. For example, if you lost something important in the past, imagine what would happen if you lost it again. How would you cope? What would you do next? By facing your fears, you take away their power. You realize that even if the worst happens, you can handle it. This practice helps you let go of the past because you stop fearing it. You realize that you are stronger than you think. Finally, the Stoics believed in the importance of action. Letting go of the past is not just about thinking, it is about doing. Take small steps to move forward. If you regret a missed opportunity, look for new ones. If you made a mistake, take steps to correct it. Action gives you a sense of control and helps you focus on the present. The more you do, the less you think about the past. In conclusion, letting go of the past is not easy, but it is possible. The Stoics teach us to focus on what we can control, live in the present, and accept life as it is. By practicing mindfulness, forgiveness, gratitude, and action, we can free ourselves from the past and live a better life. Remember, the past is like a shadow. It follows you, but it cannot hurt you unless you let it. Let it go, and step into the light of the present. Life is happening now, and it is waiting for you to live it.